The Towson University Tigers went to Delaware and had fun, then went to James Madison and did not. The Tiger Basketball Report starts now.
For an athlete, there's nothing scarier than a torn ACL.
Athletes trust us with their care and their careers because we're a recognized leader in sports medicine.
Get back to your active life sooner with MedStar Sports Medicine.
Wise Market's ice cream plant is based in Sunbury, Pennsylvania, and it's locally owned and operated. We've been making our ice cream for nearly 50 years. We create roughly 70 flavors of ice cream right now. We use local ingredients, especially our cream, which is from our milk plant. The cream is what gives our ice cream a rich and creamy texture. Now together with our customers, we've created a product called Peanut Butter Indulgence, which will be coming out this summer. It's a peanut butter ice cream with sea salt caramel swirl, chocolate covered pretzel. How could you go wrong with that? Personally, I love our ice cream. If you come to our house at any given time, you'll find at least 5 packets of ice cream in our freezer. Our kids grew up eating Wise quality ice cream, and now we get to treat our grandchildren to it. It's been a pleasure for me to be tasting ice cream for over 40 years at the Wise Markets, and I'm loving every minute of it.
Welcome, fans, to another edition of the Tiger Basketball Report. I'm your host, Spiro Morekas, along with head coach Pat Skerry. And Coach, the Tigers on Thursday last week went up to the University of Delaware and were victorious in a ball game that Delaware led for almost the entire way, but you guys came on strong and ended up winning down the stretch and doing things that you hadn't in some previous close games, which is make your free throws and defend well at the end.
Yeah, I mean, it was a hard-fought game. Our defense was outstanding in the first half, and we got a lot of great shots against their zone. We just had a really bad night shooting. Then the second half was kind of the opposite. The floodgates opened. Both teams scored like crazy. But we obviously got going in transition and did get to the foul line and and close the game out. It was really nip and tuck. We took the lead with just under 5 to go, and had them down 5. But yeah, it was good. Any road win's a good win, and like I said, I liked the way we played in the first half defensively. We missed some easy shots. I liked the way we played on offense in the second half. I didn't like the defense so much.
Hey, you held them to 31 points in the first half and were down 9, but another comeback victory. Let's transition quickly into the Madison game, where again you were down, and you were down early. You came back, you took the lead, but the second half everything kind of just didn't go your way.
I mean, we were down right off the bat. I call it timeout, 70 seconds in the game.
Right, 5-0.
Yeah, I was not playing around. And then obviously we got up 11 with under 10 to go. And, it's the fourth game we've had a double-digit lead. We haven't really came back other than the William Mary game this year in conference. We've more had leads and haven't closed the door. So we've got to get that figured out. Free throw shooting, I think it's mentally preparing to win a 1 or 2 possession game has not been a solid enough, consistent enough trademark with our team this year, and it has been in the past. So we got to get it figured out. I mean, I'm pretty confident to tell you that we're going to be in a whole lot other close ball games moving forward, and our ultimate destiny is going to be determined by our ability to play well in those games. And I know the guys want to. It's a competitive group. It's a talented group, and we've got to do a better job in those areas. We can't, especially defensively late in games. Especially that we were non-existent defensively down the stretch against Madison.
Again, the two games contrast so much because you did so well from the free throw line in that game against Delaware down the stretch to win it, and then it was the complete opposite against Madison. You would think, okay, you got that win against Delaware, maybe that gives everybody the confidence. What do you think goes through the players' minds? I guess I'm asking you a question that if you knew the answer, you'd be a rich man. But
this is the best free throw shooting team we've ever had, and it's like right in the middle of the league. It's an exceptional free throw shooting conference, but we're like 71 as a team, which I'll take any day of the week. Unfortunately, we've shot in like 56 in our losses. That's a dramatic difference. And certainly guys work at it. We have them work at it. They want to make them. We just haven't, it's been a little bit of a contagious thing. And sometimes it's our guys get fouled, a lot of the ones that end up there. You can always talk about why doesn't this guy get to the foul? Well, it's not that easy to getting fouled is a skill.
Right.
We actually have, I think, first or second in the league in conference, free throw attempts. We're back up doing some really good things with that. We just got to, I think, relax a little bit more. Not so much worry on what just happened, maybe a missed call or a bad possession. Worry about making the shot. We can't worry so much about what's already happened. We try to preach that next play mentality. I think we've got to be a little more consistent and adhering to that.
That probably is the key word for the last couple of weeks, isn't it? Consistency. That at times you play
even
as
longer than
well
that,
as anybody
yeah.
in the league, and then at times there's like a lapse.
Yeah, I think even longer than that. I think it's that's why we are 6-6. As we've been outplayed in 2 games, but we should probably be 10-2, 9-3. Our guys know that. They want to be that. I believe we're good enough to get where we want to get to, but we've got to, we're going to play hard. We're going to be prepared. We've got to do things a little bit more consistently, collectively. It's not an adage. It's facts. We've had 4 double-digit leads late in ball games and haven't been able to close the door. That's not by intent. That's not what anybody wants. But we've got to fix it. I told them when we got back, we've got to make some individual decisions based on a couple things that have happened in order to impact the group collectively the way we want. But if we don't, like that old saying, nothing will change unless you do. So guys know it. What do I think? I believe they will do it. They will individually make some decisions that'll help us get to where we know we can get to.
All right, so the Tigers will have another difficult week ahead of them. 1 on the road, 1 at home, as they'll be home against Drexel on Thursday. And then on the road again, they'll be on the road against Drexel on Thursday and home against Northeastern on Saturday. Tune in to TowsonTigers.com later on this week as Coach Skerry and I will talk about the matchup with the Dragons and the first matchup of the year against the Huskies of Northeastern. So for head coach Pat Skerry, I'm Spiro Morekas. Thanks for watching this edition of the Tiger Basketball Report. And as always, go Tigers.